My best friend went missing for 3 days. When he came back, his eyes were black, and he kept whispering the same 6 words over and over.
Hard to understand, it's not him. It looks like him, sounds like him, but it's not.
What do you mean? He's right there. He's fine.
No, look at his hands, count his fingers.
That's when I saw it. Too many knuckles, too many joints.
They're coming. They're coming. They're coming.
Is coming. What's wrong with you?
You let me in. You shouldn't have let me in.
The lights flickered. The air smelled like rotting meat.
But we need to leave, now.
But it's just him. He's sick or something.
That's not sick. That's not human.
Then the whispering started, not from him, from the walls.
They're here.
Who's here?
The front door slammed shut.
Too late.
What do we do?
We don't look at them, we don't listen, and we pray they don't take us too.
The whispers grew louder, closer.
They're hungry.
What do they want?
Again.
Then the knocking started. Not on the door.
Oh God. It's inside the walls.
We have to run.
There's nowhere to run.
The ceiling creaked. Something heavy dragged itself across the floor above us.
They're waking up.
Who are they?
The ones who wear us.
The lights went out.
Don't scream.
Why?
Because they like it when we scream.
Then the breathing started, right behind us.
Too late.
What's too late?
They're already in the room.
The air turned ice cold.
Close your eyes.
Why?
Because if you see them, they'll keep you forever.
Then the fingers touched my shoulder.
Don't turn around.
What happens if we turn around?
You'll see what happened to me.
The whispers became voices.
They saying our names.
How do they know our names?
Because they've been watching, waiting.
The floorboards groaned. Something wet dripped from the ceiling.
They're here.
What do they want?
Everything.
Then the screaming started.
Don't listen.
Who's screaming?
The ones they took before us.
The door handle turned. Slowly.
They're learning how to use it.
Isbod.
A fear.
The shadows moved. Not from the light. From something else.
They're getting closer.
How do we stop them?
We die.
Then the whispering stopped.
That's worse.
Why?
Because now they're right behind you.
The air smelt like burnt hair.
Don't move.
Why?
Because they can't see us if we don't move.
Then the breathing got louder.
They're lying.
About what?
They can always see us.
The lights flickered one last time.
Close your eyes.
Look.
Because it's easier if you don't see it coming.
Then the screaming started again, but this time, it was ours.
They're playing with us.
What do you mean?
They like it when we think we have a chance.
The walls pulsed like something was pressing against them from the other side.
They're getting impatient.
Why?
Because they know we're trapped.
The temperature dropped again. Our breath turned to fog in the air.
Don't look at the mirrors.
Why not?
Because they're not reflections anymore.
A wet, slithering sound crept up the stairs.
They're coming up.
What do they look like?
You don't want to know.
The doorknob rattled. Not locked, just held shut.
You're testing the door?
Can they open it?
Not yet.
The whispering started again, but this time it was in our heads.
They're inside our minds now.
How do we make it stop?
We don't.
The floor creaked under something heavy. Something that wasn't there before.
Don't turn around.
Why?
Because it's standing right behind you.
The air turned thick, hard to breathe.
They're feeding on us,
They do?
on our fear, on our hope.
The lights flickered one last time, then stayed off.
They won.
What do you mean?
They always win.
Then the door clicked open.
Too late to run.
What do we do?
We close our eyes and we wait.
The first cold fingers touched my neck.
Don't scream,
Why?
because it only makes them hungrier.
Then the whispers became a voice. Just one word.
Your mind
What does that mean?
means we belong to them now.
The darkness swallowed us whole.
It's okay. Let them in.
No. Please.
You won't feel anything soon.
The pressure lifted. The cold faded. For a single, blissful moment, silence. I wasn't supposed to open the door, but when a man covered in blood knocks at 3 a.m., you don't just ignore him.
Help me, please.
His voice was barely a whisper, like something had ripped the air from his lungs.
They're coming. You have to hide.
I should have slammed the door, but his eyes, wide, wild, desperate, locked onto mine.
You don't understand. It's already in your house.
The second he said it, the lights flickered.
Who's at the door, honey?
My wife's voice came from upstairs, but she wasn't upstairs. She was standing right behind me.
Let him in.
Her smile stretched too wide.
Grandma,
The man shoved past me, but my wife, no, the thing wearing her face, grabbed his arm.
Too late.
The man screamed as her fingers sank into his skin like it was wet paper.
they're not human. None of them are.
The lights went out. When they came back on, the man was gone. Only a dark stain remained on the floor.
You really should lock the door at night.
She licked her lips, and that's when I saw the teeth.
What the hell are you?
Hungry.
The walls started bleeding.
This isn't real.
Oh, it's real. And you
The front door slammed shut behind me.
nowhere to run.
Her shadow stretched across the ceiling, twisting into something with too many limbs.
Please.
Shh, it'll be over soon.
The last thing I heard was the sound of my own heartbeat, and something else, something scratching at the window.
Let us in.
A second voice, a second smile in the dark.
Too late.
The glass shattered.
We've been watching you.
Her voice was wrong, too many tones at once, like a chorus of whispers.
What do you want?
You already know.
The thing wearing my wife's face stepped closer. Her skin bubbled, splitting open like rotten fruit.
Stay back.
Or what?
The second woman, no, the second thing, crawled through the broken window. Her limbs bent the wrong way, joints popping as she moved.
This isn't happening.
It's been happening for a long time.
The walls pulsed, breathing in and out like a living thing. The blood stain on the floor spread, forming words. You let us in.
You always do.
My wife's face peeled away, revealing something black and glistening underneath.
Where's my real wife?
She's right here.
The thing reached into its own chest and pulled out a human heart. Still beating.
Oops.
The heart hit the floor with a wet slap.
No, no.
Don't worry. You'll see her soon.
The lights flickered again. When they steadied, the women were gone. But the blood stain wasn't, and the words weren't, and the scratching at the window was louder now. The front door creaked open on its own. My legs moved without me telling them to.
I'll stop, please.
But the house had other plans, and so did they.
What did you do to my house?
The floorboards squished under my feet like wet flesh.
It's not possible.
Look again.
I turned around. The living room was gone. Just a dark tunnel lined with teeth.
No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
Something warm dripped on my shoulder.
Get away from me.
I ran. The hallway kept stretching. Doors appeared where there were none before, each one creaking open as I passed.
Wrong way.
Wrong way.
My breath came in ragged gasps. The air tasted like copper.
There's no way out.
Her mouth unhinged, like a snake's. The walls closed in. The teeth started chewing.
Please.
The last thing I saw was my own hand disappearing into the dark.
Welcome home.
My wife's face hovered above me. Normal, human. The morning sun streamed through our bedroom window.
What happened?
You were having a nightmare. You kept shouting about teeth in the walls.
I sat up, drenched in sweat. The house was quiet. Still.
But the blood, the things that weren't you.
Just a dream.
She kissed my forehead. Her lips were warm, alive.
Come downstairs. I made breakfast.
As she left, I noticed something on the nightstand. A single drop of something dark and wet. I took a deep breath.